Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sustains. We are so excited to welcome the 2021 class of Sustain students, and we're really looking forward to this year where we're all going to be exploring different aspects of sustainability and learning together. So my name is Matt. Alongside John, the other co-lead for the Sustains learning community, we wanted to record a quick video that you could access throughout the year as a resource, and also to save us some time on Friday so we don't have to focus too much on information sharing, and instead we can spend our time discussing and answering any questions and really setting goals for the year as a group. So in this video, I'm going to be introducing myself and John will introduce himself, and then we will be talking about the major components of Sustains. So as I mentioned, my name is Matt. I am one of the co-leads for Sustains. I serve as the program coordinator of sustainability education and learning here at the university. I work for the Sustainability Institute, and my role involves creating co-curricular engagement opportunities for students centered around sustainability topics. So I really enjoy working with Sustains. It's one of my favorite things to do. It's one of my favorite parts of my job. I've been doing this job for a little over a year now. I graduated from the university in 2019 with a degree in environment, economy, development, and sustainability. And I am a current master's student in the higher education and student affairs program here at the university. So really excited to be jumping back into classes this year. If you ever need to reach me, you can do it through GroupMe, you can do it through email. I have an office number in my signature, so however is easiest for you, just reach out and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. If you have any questions about anything we cover in this video, please either take note and bring it up on Friday or send a message to John or I, and we can discuss it with you. So I am really excited to be working with Sustains. I will be teaching the seminar class that all these students who are in their first year in the learning community will take. And I'll also be organizing different educational opportunities and activities alongside John and the RAs. Some fun facts about me. I really enjoy cooking. I have started bread baking since this whole quarantine thing's going on, so just like many other people. I recently got a dog a few months ago, and you may see her popping into different videos or different Zoom calls in the background, so keep an eye out for her. And I just really enjoy working with students. I'm very passionate about sustainability education. I think it's one of the best ways we can create systematic change. And so working with the Sustains learning community really excites me and really makes me happy about what we can be doing as a university to create sustainability change. So that's a little about me. Now John will introduce himself, and we will launch into discussing some of the major components of the Sustains learning community experience.
My name is John Onan. I use he, his pronouns, and I'm currently the hall director over at Scott Hall for this upcoming academic year. So as it relates to working with Sustains, I'll be really working with Matt Griffin to really provide a synchronous experience for you all in the residence hall and making sure that you have all the support here that you need to succeed, while also making sure that you have the space to be successful too. When it comes to me, some things that I am passionate about are personally education and trying to make sure that I'm learning the best that I can. So currently I am originally from Minnesota, and that's where I got my bachelor's in psychology. I then went to Kansas to get my Master of Education in Higher Education Administration, and currently I'll be starting working on a Master's of Business Administration here at Ohio State University. I'm originally from Minnesota, and I'm looking forward to working with you all this upcoming year. This is a Sustains mentoring model that pairs second year and third year students, our roots, with first year students, shoots. The purpose of this mentoring program is to help make our larger group feel a little bit smaller and to make it easier to find support and help within our community. Each group will consist of 2 roots and approximately 3 to 4 shoots this year. No one is in charge or expected to be the designated leader of this group. Instead, we ask for each member of the group to figure out how you can better support your peers together. Everyone has experiences and abilities that can make Sustains better than it currently is, and we're excited to share this experience with you. Do not feel like you are constrained to only go to your group for your support. We just want to make sure that everyone has at least a few people that they can connect with on an individual level and ask those questions or air some of those concerns with for greater support. On this upcoming Friday, we will be matching up the roots and shoots to work together on some team building activities, so make sure you're ready for that.
So now that John has discussed roots and shoots, I want to talk a little bit about the class. So as I mentioned, all students who are participating in the learning community for the first time will be signed up to take a class, You should already see it on your Carmen page. It shows up as either AEDE or ENR 1200. Let me know if you don't see it. I've already populated the first module and put some stuff in there, so please check it out. I wanted to let you know that there are weekly requirements for that class, so be sure that you're checking in and keeping pace with the activities. There's also a welcome video in there that I encourage you view, as it gives a little more information about what the class is and how it operates. I do want to let you know that the class is flexible. So if you have a specific topic that you're passionate about, or if you come across something that you think might be of interest to the learning community, please reach out and let me know, and we can figure out, okay, can we replace one of our existing assignments with something new that focuses on this different topic? So please let me know. I want to make sure this class is engaging and accessible for you all. So let me know what I can do to make the class a really meaningful learning experience for you. Now, John is going to talk about some events and activities we'll be doing this year.
Activities. We will be organizing a number of activities and events throughout the year for you all, and we encourage you to attend as many as you are able to. Our programming aims to expand your understanding of sustainability topics and exposes you to a new aspect of sustainability with every event. In order to comply with university recommendations, a majority of these events and activities will be online or digital. Whenever we meet in person, we ask that everyone takes every precaution to protect themselves and others in that space. If you ever have an idea for an event or activity, or learn of something that you think would be of interest to the greater group, please let me or Matt know, and we want to make sure that we can support that idea and share it with the greater group.
In addition to these events and activities, I also want to talk about the projects. So each year, Sustain students create and implement projects to improve sustainability on our campus. Students who are taking the class, you will be developing and pitching projects to your peers that will serve as your final project. We have 3 existing projects that are continuing this year. So those are the Aquaponics and Container Garden, the Urban Meadow, and the Scott Composting Project. So the Aquaponics and Container Gardens, you may have seen these. The aquaponics system is in the lobby of Scott. The container gardens are out behind the building. And those really serve as educational pieces for students about the importance of agriculture and green spaces. So that's one of the groups you can sign up for. You can help maintain that system and also help improve it. So if you're interested in agriculture or green infrastructure, that's a great group for you to join. We're also working on an urban meadow project. So we have approval from the university to implement a new urban meadow space on campus. It'll be in the North Residential area. And we are working on creating plans for a planting effort this spring. So if you're interested in, again, the sides of green infrastructure, how to use spaces sustainably, some novel use of green space, any of those things, this is a great project for you to check out. The final project is composting. And so you may be aware that there has been a composting project in Sustains in Scott House. It's the first residential dorm composting project in the university. So that's very exciting. This year, things will be a little different, but we're still trying to figure out how do we divert waste that would be going to the landfill, instead find a beneficial use for it. So that project will be getting started. That group is going to be focusing on revising the existing structure and figuring out how do we do composting safely and effectively this year. So those are the 3 existing projects. If you are returning to the learning community, you need to select one of those projects to work on. If this is your first year in the learning community, you will focus on designing a project in the class. And then at the end of the year, we'll present on those projects to the rest of the class. And then as a class, you will vote on which projects you want to focus on implementing in the spring. So any returner students, you need to choose one of those 3 projects: aquaponics and container gardens, urban meadow, or composting. For those who are in their first year, don't worry about it. We're going to be discussing projects more in depth in the class. And I will release a sign up through GroupMe, so you can choose which project you want to work on. So those are the major components of the Sustains program. I want to thank you all for tuning in. We're so excited to see you all on Friday for our welcome events. So make sure you tune in for that at 2 p.m. If you can't make it, please let me know as soon as you can. If you have any questions about anything we covered in this video, please make sure that you either ask it on Friday or send John or I a note beforehand, and we'll try to get back to you as quickly as we can. This year is going to be different than how we normally operate, but I encourage you to find unique learning opportunities. And when you come across those, please share them with us and we can share them with the rest of the group. And also let us know what you think of the events and activities we plan throughout the year. We want to know how to create meaningful experiences for you all, and feedback from you is a great way that we can continue to improve the program. So I look forward to seeing you all on Friday. We'll be covering more info, discussing and assigning routes and streets there, as well as doing some community building exercises. So see you then. In the meantime, be safe, stay well, and we'll see you then. Thank you.